Thanks, Robert.
Our next guest says the president's plan for tax breaks to small businesses is the way to boost jobs, only he's not talking to the right people about it.
Fran Tarkenton is a former NFL Hall of Famer. He's turned entrepreneur, and he founded GoSmallBiz.com. Mr. Tarkenton, wonderful to see you again. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So there's something going on out there. I mean, New Jersey, Virginia, Massachusetts, there is a revolt against sort of the big government solution. Did you notice that the president had any recognition of that revolt last night and what he was saying?
Well, you do notice that none of the TARP money was ever focused on small business. If we're going to get job growth in this country, which we will, it's got to come from small business, entrepreneurs, who are the innovators and creators. But the definition of my small business, the people that really drive the jobs and represent 75% of the companies in this country, are businesses from 1 to 25 employees. They're not $50 million revenue companies. That's where the innovation comes. These are the people that work out of their homes, work out of their garages, a la Steve Jobs. The entrepreneurs that didn't go to Harvard or Princeton or Yale, like Bill Gates, who dropped out of college, and others. These are the people, the innovators, the creative people. These are the people that will drive us. And if this administration would support this, encourage this, give them whatever tax incentives that we can, because this group of people, the entrepreneurs, we're there, and they understand incentives. But we're scattered, see, David and Dagan, we're scattered. We don't have a lobbying effort in Washington. We don't have the power of the unions or the big banks or the big companies, because we're scattered out across the country. We don't really have a voice, but we will create the jobs that will get this economy back on track, and that's where we should look at. But I'm not sure there's anybody in Washington, Republican or Democrat, or senators or congressmen, that really understand what an entrepreneur is all about.
Well, where does that leave small businesses? Because, again, for all the tax cutting that the president was talking about last night, he vowed to let the Bush tax cuts expire for higher income Americans, and that will hit many small businesses, will it not?
It will. And here's the big problem. The small business entrepreneur believes, right or wrong, that this is an anti-business administration, that they are going to raise our taxes, they're going to make it tougher on us to start and run and grow our businesses, and this is a mindset out here. This administration needs to go and be proactive to be able to encourage entrepreneurship, innovation, creation. This will get this economy back going. This will create the jobs, and that's what we as entrepreneurs are dedicated to.
By the way, the final vote came in on Bernanke's reconfirmation, 70 in favor, 30 against. Now, this is a guy, you were talking about the bailouts. This is one of the architects of the bailouts. And, of course, he was right there when everybody was panicking a year and a half ago. What do you think about his reconfirmation?
I think it's good. I think we need less change here. I think he's a capable, good man that was dealt a really tough hand, and I think he dealt with it fine. We need some consistency. We need some stability here, because if we keep changing partners every other day or every other week, we're going to create an inconsistency that the market doesn't want and this country doesn't want.
Fran Tarkenton, GoSmallBiz.com. He is founder, of course, Hall of Famer. Thank you so much for coming in, Fran. Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Fran.
Well,